We had another tremendous fight, another tremendous turnout. You know, without the fans, of course, you know, I wouldn't be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. HBO, my staff. Another good show. What else can I say? It was a point to prove to see who's one of the best welterweights out there. Once again, I stepped up to the plate and proved that I am the best. And just a lot of hard work and belief and smart team. We had a hell of a game plan. Our game plan was to stay relaxed, dig down, and just fight hard and be me. And you know, I'm very, very thankful for all the media coming out, for all the sponsors, for all the commentators, and of course for all the fans coming out supporting me, and for all the fans that came out and supported Shane. It was truly you know, unbelievable turnout. What else can I say? And of course, you know, my team done one hell of a job. You know, everything I asked for in camp, they stepped up and they made sure I was comfortable. So, you know, I told my team, as long as I'm comfortable, as long as they take care of business outside the ring and make sure I'm comfortable, I'll take care of business inside that square circle. Any questions?
Over here.
Yes.
Oscar was saying that you call the shots now in any negotiation with Manny Pacquiao. Is there any wiggle room for him, given that Mosley was willing to do what you would ask in terms of random drug testing?
Well, I think I paved the way. You know, I think all roads lead to Floyd Mayweather. You know, I just dedicated myself to the sport for 15 years. You know, I'm not saying that Manny Pacquiao's not a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but you know, I got the will to win. You know, under the lights. You know, like I said before, if you guys watch 24/7, I said, you know, we all may hit the bag alike. We all may hit the bag alike. We all may do the pad work alike. We all may jump rope the same, but we all don't perform under the lights the same. And I could see in the second round, everybody was, you know, hooping and hollering and going crazy. You know, one thing I thought about, I said, just relax, stay focused. I mean, because that comes with the territory in the sport of boxing. You know, that comes with, you know, I mean, that comes with boxing. So, you know, I'm a strong individual, so I knew what it took.
Floyd, over here on the right, little guy in front row.
What's up, Dave? I know you.
Can you describe what happened in the second round? I mean, it was obviously.
What happened is I'm a fighter. You know, and you know, things happen. You know, but I'm a strong individual, like I said before. Hit me with a good shot. It's not like I've never been hit like that before. DeMarcus Chop Corley hit me with a harder shot than that. Zab Julie hit me with a harder shot than that. But when you dedicate yourself to the sport, and you're hungry, and you truly believe, and of course, like I said before, I come from a family of winners, so I wasn't gonna lay down, so I wasn't really worried about that. You know, that comes with the sport.
Can you put this, Floyd, in some sort of context where it ranks? You had some good wins, great wins. Where does this rank in your career? I
really don't know. You know, I'm not here to rank myself. I'm here to just fight the best they got out there and be the best that I can be. That's it. You know, like I said before, a lot of times people judge you and don't even know you. And I think that it's many different sides to Floyd Mayweather. And 24/7, everybody who was on 24/7 done an unbelievable job for both camps. I think 24/7 done a tremendous job. Of course, and I had my own team along with Skip that Al Heyman and Leonard Ellaby got together for me, and they done some behind the scenes things that people didn't get a chance to see. So, I mean, like I said before, 24/7, HBO, all the sponsors and all the media and all the people, because without them, we wouldn't have this big event. But of course, it takes the two fighters. Yes.
Floyd over here. Floyd.
I got him first. Well, we got two different people.
Hey Floyd.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
In the second round, I know you said you've been hit with a good shot before. But was that the most hurt that you've been in your professional career, in your opinion?
No, I said before, Zab Julie hit me with a better shot. Zab Julie hit me with a better shot, and DeMarcus Chop Corley hit me with a better shot. But like I said before, he's a solid welterweight. And actually, I wouldn't, you know, I was in such tip-top shape. I came to the fight weighing 147, and I ate 3 times. I ate twice yesterday. I ate a big meal today, but my weight wouldn't go nowhere. You know, I wanted to come into the fight weighing at least 150, 152, but you know, I was in such good shape that my weight wouldn't go nowhere.
After that situation in the second round, were you at all surprised that he did not do really anything to try to follow up
knowing he obviously knew that he had you at least in a small bit of trouble, that he never really seemed to try to capitalize that. And after that, that was the moment for him, and it was done.
I think he tried, but it's just me being able to show my versatility and adapt and adjust to any opponent. You know, I was able to just adapt and adjust, and I knew that I was able to. My game plan was going to work. You know, break him down in every which way and turn it into a dogfight if that's what was needed.
Floyd.
Yes.
Okay. How you doing? What exactly?
Unbelievable. I forgot.
What exactly did you do to the adjustment you made to just take away that right hand? What exactly did you do?
You know, just over the years, you know, like I said before, when I'm at home, I never study an opponent. I never go watch tapes because I think when an opponent gets in the ring with me, they're going to be totally different. So Shane never used a full jab. He used like a tit-tat jab, like a jab, trying to set up a big shot, either the big left hook or the big right hand. And you know, like I said before, I just took my time, kept my composure, and every time I seen an opening, I took advantage of it.
Floyd, to your left. Congratulations on the win. Wondering, number one, if you can compare this to the win over Corrales, which was a big win, and then secondly, if you can comment on the fact you've received so much criticism from people in this room about you haven't fought welterweight, you haven't done this. Do you think you made a statement tonight by what you did?
Well, I come from, you know, for all the people that don't know, I come from a small weight class. I came from 130, fought my way from 130 all the way to 54, and went back down to 47. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know, only thing I can do is continue to beat whoever they put in front of me, and just be the best that I can be. You know, it's not. I feel it's not bragging or boasting if you can back it up. I just truly believe in myself. I believe in my talent. Believe in my team. I believe in my skills. And like I said before, you know, HBO has done a tremendous job throughout my career. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Could you just go through again how you took that right hand away from him? Because it was over after that. He never.
Oh, well, he landed, of course, like I said before. Of course, I'm in a contact sport. I mean, out of 41 fights, I mean, that was my 41st fight. Anything can happen. You know, this, like I said before, my job is like being a cop. One shot can end your whole career. So me just being a sharp fighter, I went back to the corner, and my corner wasn't really wasn't tripping. They said, Floyd, just relax and do what you do. My Uncle Roddy said, just relax and do what you do. I looked back and I asked my father what's going on. He said, you know what you got to do. Stick to the game plan, what I told you to do. And the third round, we came out. We pressed the attack. We were smart. I mean, we broke with the left hook. That's breaking with the left hook. He tried to use the same shot. You know, that's the same shot that he knocked Fernando Vargas out with. I said he liked to break with the left hook too. But I think that just mentally, I think I'm a smart fighter. I think a lot of fighters fight off strength. A lot of fighters worry about who's the fastest. I worry about timing and being smart.
You get the left over his right hand.
That was a pull counter. When he used his jab, I pulled a counter over his jab, so he would stop using his jab.
Floyd?
Yes.
To your right. To your right.
Hey, what's going on?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
A couple times there were inadvertent holding. You know, you give the glove tap to one another. In the 6th or 7th round, you guys seemed like you were jawing at one another. Do you feel that sort of played into his head, that you know you got him to sort of break down mentally?
I just told him stop touching my. I just kind of said, you know, stop worrying about what the referees are talking about. Stop holding. Let's fight. I mean, y'all said that I was going to do all this different running, and I didn't come to fight. I said all I was basically saying is I'm not saying Shane's not a hell of a fighter, because I take my hat off to Shane. He's one hell of a fighter, and he's tough. Hit me with a good shot, but like I said before, I got the will to win. I got the will to win, no matter under any circumstances. When you say you're the best, you got to stand up, perform, and take the good with the good, take the bad with the bad, and just keep striving. That's all I did. But what I was telling Shane was, I mean, I'm not worried about all that referees, all that us touching gloves. Let's fight. That's what it's about.
Floyd, what do you hope is the ultimate impression you've left on everyone in this room, all the boxing fans, with the way you took that second round? damage, and then came back and went toe-to-toe with Mosley the rest of the battle?
I mean, a lot of people surprised, but I don't think my team is surprised. I just believe in myself. These type of things happen in big fights. But I'm used to shut every fighter down. 12-zip with knocking the fighter out. I think that after a while, I think Mosley went into survival mode. I think he was just surviving, just wanted to go the distance. I was looking for the knockout, but he kept holding me. And things happen in the sport of boxing, but I went out there just fought my heart out.
The other time that I remember you standing toe-to-toe was in Atlantic City with Corey. What about that situation and this situation made you want to do that? You don't have to fight that way.
Well, every fight is different. I mean, every fight is different. Every fighter is different. Everybody was talking about how Mosley is stronger, how Mosley is faster. I mean, and I kept trying to tell people, Mosley may be stronger when it comes to lifting weights, but this is not a weightlifting contest. This is a boxing match. It's not by who hit the hardest, because I rocked him too. I rocked him more than he rocked me. So, but like I said before, that comes with the territory.
And the right hands, and why, and how close did you feel you were to knocking him out?
I mean, I see. I was pressing the attack, but every time I pressed the attack, I think that he was holding. And of course, with 18 years, with him being a professional, 18 years, of course, he got experience in being in, ruling fights. But I don't think I think that fighting me was totally different. A sharp, smart fighter that can, like I said before, I ain't in the business. I'm not in the fight game to take no punishment, of course. So ain't nothing cool about what happened in the second round, of course. And I go back home and sit down and talk with my father, talk with Roger, evaluate some things, because of course we don't want to get caught like that when we do fight again. So I mean, it went like it went. How close was I to knocking Mosley? I really don't know, but we was breaking him down. I could see that at one point I said he gonna cough it up, but he kept holding. So things happen.
There's one over here.
Okay, we'll be there.
You're right.
Hey,
Congratulations. Let me just ask you about that the potential Pacquiao-Mayweather fight. For the good of boxing, for the sake of boxing, to continue to cement your legacy, doesn't that fight have to happen?
I mean, I've been dominating fighters since the 90s. Like I always said, I'm closer to 40 than I am to 21. So, I mean, if the fight happens, it happens. Like I'm not out chasing no fighters. I'm happy with what my team has done. I'm happy with what HBO has done. And of course, I want to give the fans a pleasing fight. If the fans want to see me and Pacquiao, I want to give them that. But we must be on an even playing field in the sport of boxing. Too many fighters are dying. Too many families are getting hurt in the sport of boxing. Just like Mosley, I said, in the past, he was, of course, got in trouble for being on enhancement drugs. So I said, listen, we can make the fight happen, Mosley, if both me and you have to take random urine and random blood. As right now, USADA's, I don't know, USADA's back there. And that's what took me so long to come out, because I had to give him a certain amount of urine. Then, like 55 minutes from now, I got to let him draw blood just to show the world that I'm a clean athlete. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, that I'm the best, and I don't have to take no enhancement drugs. I don't have to take nothing.
We've talked a lot about that second round, and you've talked about your will to win. To your right here, Floyd, right here.
Okay.
What is it that in you that makes you so comfortable when the situation around you seems so uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable when?
In the second round.
I was relaxed. When I kept my hands up, I said, relaxed. I said, I was in my mind, I thought about my family. I said, this comes with the sport of boxing. It's no problem. I said, this ain't nothing but the second round. We got 10 rounds to go. And I already know I won the first round, and he won the second. But then after that, everything was downhill. I wasn't worried. What's up, Noah?
All right. You mentioned that your father watched the tapes and he told you something. Okay.
Both. My company with Fighting Family. You know, when you mention boxing, you got to mention us.
I'm interested in knowing what did they tell you?
Just far as side to side lateral movement, a sharp jab, a pull counter, which is a shot that you when a guy shoot a jab, you rock back and come over it and meet him at the same time. Before his jab get back, he already got hit with the right hand. That's what's a pull counter. You know, feint him out of position, break him with the left hook, just different things. We don't approach every fight the same way. When we fought Marquez, the game plan was to use the jab and be smart. With Mosley, break with the left hook and just be smart. Watch him because we know he's going to load up and be you.
Did you think you was a little more cautious in this fight than? I've seen you fight before, boy, when you get ready, it's coming your way, you just turn it loose. Seems like you're a little bit more cautious in this one.
I mean, of course, you got to be cautious in boxing, period. I mean, you don't want to go out there and just be a loose cannon.
That's right.
You be out there and be a loose cannon, like I said before. I do this for that's what I do it for.
Good job.
When did you realize that you were the stronger man in the ring?
Even with the second round with him landing a big shot, I always, because I knew I was the stronger guy from the beginning before we even got in there. And everybody was going by because Mosley liked to lift weights a lot. But it's different. And every fighter that's facing me will tell you that it's totally different. And I don't fight every fighter the same. I approach every fight different. And so my ultimate goal was I was looking for the knockout, but he kept grabbing me, and so that's what we was bickering back and forth about. I said, you keep holding me. You talking about that I'm fighting dirty, but I'm not fighting dirty. You keep holding me. And so that's what we was arguing about. And I don't know if it's the 8th, 9th, I don't know what round.
Floyd, congratulations, Floyd. Can you talk about things? Yes, sir. There's a lot of fans there's a lot of fans in you. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask anything foul, but whose idea was the entrance with the band singing and the people on stilts and money thrown out? Whose idea was that?
I mean, we know what idea it was. I want to bring the people a show, I'm going to be honest. I always got a trick up my sleeve. I got a game plan. The thing is I feel that he's a lot older. He's 38 years old, so I said, I'm gonna keep him waiting. I'll play my video, put a show on, let the pyro go off. I'm gonna sit in the back and just wait and relax, let him get cold. I mean, mind games, just been around the sport a long time, and that's what we was doing. But it was my idea to put on the show for the people. It was something different. Like I said, I'm always trying to bring something different to the sport of boxing. And I think all the sponsors, Tecate, StubHub, and DeWalt, I don't want to forget nobody, of course. AT&T, of course, we've done a great commercial. I know we're going to do another one. I mean, I think everybody, and of course, HBO. I mean, that's family. Everybody done a tremendous job. All of the media, everybody that came from all over the world, and everybody that came from, that flew here from, that's in the country, that flew here to see the fight. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hi, many congratulations. Oscar said earlier that you know how to get into someone's head and beat them mentally and then be able to beat them physically. And you've said that every fight is different. What did you do tonight that was mentally different?
Mentally in the fight, I was talking to him, telling him different things. I told him, like, your jab ain't fast enough. If it is, let me see. And if he shoot it, I'm going to pull over it. So, I mean, just different stuff like that. And I just told him stuff like, I said, no matter what. I said, this ain't the second round, I'm going to keep coming. So I said, I'm going to keep coming, so no matter what happens, I'm going to keep coming.
Roger, what did you see in the film work, the preparation for Mosley, that made you believe this fight lend itself to being real aggressive and making it a toe-to-toe battle?
Well, what I seen about Mosley, see, most people don't even know nothing about boxing, so I'm gonna say that's why I'm explaining to you why I seen what I seen and why my nephew did what he did. First off, Mosley got very fast hands, but there's a difference. He don't have a jab, and that's the key to boxing. Number one, he has tremendous hand speed. It doesn't mean nothing. You can't hit the target. You got to be able to hit the target. Well, what I said before and what I said now, even before the fight happened, I said, he can't outbox my nephew. If he can't outbox him, how are you going to beat him? People say, well, Mosley fast. I said, yeah, he fast if he fights somebody that's slow. But it's a different ball game if you fight somebody that's more speed than you and more skilled than you. So, obviously, I told Floyd this, simple. Keep him in the middle of the ring. You're going to box his ears off. And what you see is just what I said. He boxed his ears off.
That's right.
And the fight wasn't even close. That's it.
This question's for Floyd, and maybe Oscar, you can jump in and help out. Reason being, listen up. Floyd, if the Manny fight doesn't happen, who really else is out there for you?
I mean, we had a grueling training camp, traveling all around the country, going to different cities, different states. It's been a grueling training camp. So the main thing I want to do is just go home, reevaluate some certain things, spend some time with my family, and see what we come up with. Every time I fight, it's somebody jumping in the ring, and somebody like, oh, Floyd, you can't beat him, you can't beat him, you can't beat him. I done beat 41, now they say you can't beat 42. It's always going to be, they always try to, the ultimate goal is to try to build a fighter that can beat me. That's the ultimate goal. That's what everybody want to see. They want to see who can knock him off the throne. That's the ultimate goal. And even though when I took 2 years off the sport, they still have me on every boxing book. They still have me on thousands of different magazines talking about who can beat Floyd Mayweather, and I was off for 2 years. So, like I said before, there's a lot of young, tough fighters out there that I take my hat off to, that I want to see do good. And as far as, like I said before, I come from a small weight class. I come from 130 to 35 to 40 to 47, 54, and no matter what, it's never good enough. So it's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't.
Floyd, just to add a little something, look, Floyd just finished winning a great fight and cemented his legacy once again. There's going to be 20 guys in line wanting to fight him. There's no decision making now whatsoever. Floyd is Floyd, and he calls his shots. And right now, what he has to do is take his daddy to the dance floor, show him some moves, and go have fun. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, my dad, like my dad and Roger. My dad and Roger. It was unbelievable, the chemistry that we had in the training camp. Unbelievable. They both said, I guess, I don't know what they was talking about amongst each other, my dad and Roger, but I think they was talking about keeping him in the center of the ring. And my dad said, if you back up to the ropes, tighten your defense up. And I think after a while, in the fight, I was like, he in survival mode. The only thing he's trying to do is survive. And so a lot of times people want to see the knockout, but once I face these guys and once I get up so far ahead on the scorecards, they say, forget it, I just survive.
Floyd,
what we at?
Over here, to your right, Floyd. Hi there.
UK?
Yeah, UK. Congratulations. You've got a huge following over in the UK.
I love the UK.
Yeah. Well, we love you over in the UK as well, and hence my next question. Obviously, the Pancreas fight is on the horizon, and you've come over on a number of
we're not worried about that. We can come over to the UK and fight.
Exactly, but when such a marquee event like this, obviously with going back to the old days of when Ali fought and we had the rub with the jungle and the thriller of Manila, would you contemplate fighting in the UK and maybe doing it at Wembley Stadium? Bearing in mind you're going to get the pay-per-view in the States anyway, and it will be a global event. And it's also halfway between the US and the Philippines.
Of course, it's always been that's always been one of my dreams to come over to the UK and fight. It was unbelievable when we came over to the UK. And I went to the boxing gym and trained, and 5,000 fans showed up. I was like, it's unbelievable. So, I mean, we look forward to coming up to the UK, but we don't know. As of right now, we just want to go home, reevaluate reevaluate a few things, and see what we come up with. It's not, like I said before, we don't know if we fighting Pacquiao, we don't know who we fighting. But as of right now, I just want to spend some time with my family.
Congratulations. The question I wanted to ask is, when you walked away from the sport and you took a little bit of time off, you said you didn't have as much fun. With this fight, with your father and your uncle there, and with such a successful victory, how much fun did you have with this fight?
I enjoyed the fight tonight. I told them, like, stop holding. Let's give fans what they want to see. Let's bang out. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Let's do it. I said, let me go. You keep holding, keep on the touch glove. Let's fight.
And is there anybody that considers retiring, or are you having this much fun at this point where you feel like you want to keep fighting?
I don't know right now. As of right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go home, see what I come up with. I mean, do I have to fight? No, I don't have to fight. Absolutely not. And I know that I was keeping my fingers crossed, and I truly believe that the numbers we did is unbelievable. Like I said before, it's the fans. The fans can make you or break you, and I'm appreciative for the fans. I really appreciate everybody that flew out to see me.
Floyd.
Yeah, where we at?
Over here.
Hey, what's up, Tim?
Hey, man. Congratulations. Brilliant performance.
Going to my mama's house to eat tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to do that. Okay. I just want to know, after this performance, I mean, it's just sort of 10 shutout rounds against an opponent like Shane Mosley. What do you think that you have left to accomplish in the sport, and just make it?
I think I even think with the Pacquiao fight. I think if I fight him, I say, well, you can't beat this guy. You can't beat this guy. And the ultimate goal is to keep beating. Because I understand, where was these guys at when I was dominating in the 90s? I mean, where was all these different fighters at when I was dominating in the 90s? And like I said before, it doesn't make sense. They say, well, Mayweather, he was too big for Marquez, but you're not too big for Pacquiao. But Pacquiao and Marquez is the same size. And they had a life and death fight. And 95% of people say that Marquez really won both fights. So, like I said before, I mean, only thing I want to do, like I said, is go home and just relax, man. Because I'm always in a no-win situation. It's never good enough.
We were interviewing Juan earlier today, Juan Manuel, and people were saying that you don't want the Pacquiao fight. Well, he said several times that he doesn't think Pacquiao wants that fight. You think there's that Pacquiao doesn't want to fight Marquez?
I don't got anything bad to say about Pacquiao, and like I said before, I got mine from his hard work, dedication. You never crying, never complaining, just saying, put him in front of me, I'll beat him. I never, it wasn't no made up weight class, it wasn't no made up belts. I mean, I beat everybody they put in front of me. And my team have a lot to do with it. Everything I asked for, just as far as being comfortable, everything I asked my team for, my team done. I don't care what it is. I can be in training camp, I say, well, listen, I need a Rolls Royce out here. I need it now. Have it to me within 24 hours. And my team would say, no problem, we'll have it for you. I said, we'll tear the wall down. We want to make the boxing gym bigger. I said, we want to buy the whole building. Let's make it bigger. They said, no problem, we can make it happen. Anything to make sure I'm comfortable. And like I said before, I'm just happy that our camp went very, very comfortable. My dad and Roger, the chemistry was unbelievable. It was truly unbelievable, and the game plan was unbelievable. I mean, my dad had put me to the side and said, this is what I want you to do. I said, well, I'm going to look back, and you tell me what I'm doing wrong, you tell me what I'm doing right. And I'll look back, he'll tell me something, and Roger telling me the same thing he'd tell me. And, keep his ass in the center of the ring. And after a while, Roger said, you can press the attack, press his ass then. I said, okay.
Floyd, over here.
Okay.
Congratulations, man. You're truly an artist. Really beautiful.
Appreciate it.
I'm curious, since we know Pacquiao's never going to take a blood test,
There's a guy at 160. There's a guy at 160 that matches up pretty well with you. He's kind of a small middleweight. He's now the middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Martinez.
I seen that fight. I thought about that.
Would you like to put the middleweight cherry on top of your career? Middleweight championship cherry?
It's possible. It's possible. We don't know. We don't know it's possible. I seen him fight. I seen him fight Kelly Pavlik, and I said, I looked at him. I caught a little glimpse of it, you know, because I'm being honest. I don't watch boxing. I watch basketball all day. You know, I watch basketball all day. I'm in the back. I'm in the dressing room warming up for Mosley, asking the guys from my camp, well, who won the game? Who won the game? They said, and this is like 2 minutes before I'm finna go out. They said, I guess Cleveland won by 8. So of course, you know, I'm a fan of basketball. So I'm happy that the fight is over. So now I can travel everywhere and, you know, sit courtside and watch the games. When you live in Las Vegas, you don't got no basketball team. You know, like I said before, everybody that was in my training camp for all the fighters that's, you know, under the Mayweather banner, you know, from everybody that came and supported me every day in the boxing gym. You know, we're thankful, and I say Team Mayweather is thankful. And I just want to thank everybody from coming out, the media that flew out from all over the world, all the fans that came out and covered the fight. Thank you, thank you, thank you.